Alrighty. So for those of you tuning in, this is... Actually, hold on a second. I want to try something. And you know what? It's fine. Oh, wow. No bots until literally I swapped the art category. Okay. 1023, huh? What time is it? 1023. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so I need to lower my seat now. Okay. Let's see. So I guess this top part is just the different files you can do. Okay. So what we did first, well, not first, but so yesterday we did this. Like, this is Argus. Super cute. Oh, hold on. Let me bring the microphone over a little bit. Super cute. He's a cutie. He's a cutie patootie. He is a cutie patootie. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do it's not all what I meant to do. I did get Colty's permission to attempt to do his emotes. So let me find one that's not too crazy. That's a moving one. Of course Colty can't have, like, basic bitch emotes. Alright, so let's try his, I guess, his heart. I guess. Okay. Let's see. Damn it, come on. Okay. No. the emote going. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna try his Yay King one. I don't know how well it'll go, but you know, we'll give it a shot. Okay, so let's try... Okay. So looking at his thing, it's the... Well, Argus has more of a circular head, like base, with like oval cheeks. Whereas this is more of a... oval, I guess? Let's see. That seems about not perfectly right, but actually, honestly. Okay, so then we'll do his... That's gonna start the crown. So it's gonna have a... And then it just goes up. So this is his face. I need to remember that this is his face, not including like the hair. Like not like yeah. You know what? Let's start over. Now I'm second guessing myself. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my other drink. Let's see. So how do I do... Let's see. Let me scoot over my tablet a bit. Ah, no! You know what? Let's see. Is there a different emote that we can try? I feel like Argus's was like not so detailed, you know? Alright, you know what? We're gonna try his. We're gonna try his F King one. Okay. So then it goes down. Goes down. It's tilted in the drawing, in the emote itself, but I'm not gonna tilt it. so that's... No, okay, so let's go... No, it's not right. Does that look even? I think that looks kind of even. You know what? We're not going for even, we're just going for like something similar, you know? Okay. No. I mean, we'll save it. Why not, right? I'm gonna rotate. Ooh, this is... Oh. This may be high enough. I don't know. Okay, so here's... Why is it not... Is it locked? Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way, you know. I will grab the lasso tool though, and I am gonna grab all of you. And we are gonna do... How do I do it again? I think it's this. No. How do I... What is going on? I did this yesterday. How? Wait. Why can I not move? Am I crazy? Oh, Argus, I'm trying to recreate one of Colty's emotes. But I need to drag this thing down, but for some reason I can't remember how to do it. No, it's not right. Why? Why can I not? I was able to do it yesterday. And for some reason I cannot. Is it this? No, it's not curriculum. Operation. That's what it was. That's what it was, y'all. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we're trying to draw Kulti's. So what it is his King, Co, 1, 4, 5, King. Oh. I don't know why I wrote it there. Cause I need that space. So we'll do it. We'll do it. So it's the King, Co, 1, 5. Okay. Oop. Okay. That's about right. Let's see. So the way he has it is that there's like if I can see this correctly, like right here, if we're saying this is the top part, like right about here, it like melts within his here, and then it's just I'll do it longer than I actually need it. Because, yeah, so... Or is this how I wanted to do it? This is like and like so this is like his hairline. Well, not all of his hairline, because around hold on, let me do this. Okay, so he has a frowny face like here. But he also has like a thicker So if I agree that this is the side of it, if this is actually his head, that means he has like his ear about there. But only part of his ear, because the rest of it because like okay, so this is this And then the rest of it. Okay. That's his ear. And then it's a little like this part. And like this is his facial hair. And then we are doing a schwa. No. No. And then this is. So that's like the outer part of his ear, and this is all his hair. I really don't like how this looks. This part. Like this inner ear. So I'm gonna do that. No, that's too much space. Honestly, if I'm real, I think my ear is too big. So I'm gonna do a quick executive decision and just make this more pronounced. Nope. Oh, that's why it looks weird, because it's just like, because that's not the shape at all. Kind of like that. Well, Argus is his culty. It's his culty emote. Okay. So let's focus on the face. So this is the here. I'll be real with you, I think this mouth is not big enough. Because apparently, according to this emote, Colty's got a big mouth. So we'll do... facial hair. And then, so yeah, it's like thin. Because I shouldn't be going for realism. Like this is practice, right? So like this is just practice for me to get used to like my drawing skills. Yeah, this mouth is not big enough whatsoever. Oh, that's... Ooh. Actually, I like it. I like it. Okay, so we got his facial hair, and then we're gonna do like a little... Because it's an anime character, so we're gonna do like a little schwap. Schwap. Schwab. Oh no. And then we have the... Now it's time for the eyes. Just... I'll over-exaggerate it, and then I will fix it. Oh, that's so bad. Actually, the left eye, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at this one. I am mad at that one, though. So... Let's see... Just so I can see how it goes. That's probably too long. Okay, so we're gonna make these. I'm just gonna make the executive decision and say that this is fine. I'm gonna make them big. I'm gonna make them more thick. Hi, Petrie. I actually still kind of like the mouth. I know it doesn't match what he currently has, but like, I don't know. I kind of like it. Looks like a Sleepy Culty. Well, because I haven't added the eyebrows yet, but I think this is more like a... Oh, so the emote is like the exasperated F in chat emote kind of thing. Because like he'll have eyebrows that are like this and like this, you know? That's not right whatsoever. That's a Nike swoosh. You know what? I'm not mad at it. So, like, we're gonna give it thicker facial hair. Nope. I'm doing good, Petrie. I played Silksong for like 2 hours. So in Silksong, besides general area enemies, there's like a boss, and then there's like a gauntlet where you go to one area and there's like various waves of enemies. I faced a couple of those, failed like 2 or 3 times. I got really pissy, so I decided to do this instead. I still have not gotten bingo with Colty yet. Okay. I'm not a fan of this ear, to be honest with you. I don't know. The Silk Song, yeah, I can't stop watching it. Yeah, I actually like it, but before it was like it was fine. Like I'm like, oh, it's fine, but I got very frustrated. Doing good, needing playtime and cuddles soon. Well, Argus and I will be together this Saturday for sure, and we will have cuddles and playtime together. Okay. So, so the emote is more like this, whereas I'm kind of drawing it like this, just so I can get my perspective. Okay. Okay. So I feel like that's okay. Well, he does have like a little schwap, because Colty is tired of this bullshit. He's a little tired. Okay, actually, hold on. Nope. Nope. Because he's tired. He's tired of this bullshit. There we go. That I'm okay with. Having to need someone else to have a place. I wish he lived alone so he could do whatever. Yeah, I know, Argus. Like, and having either you having your own place or my own place would come with its own benefits and issues. But I as willing as my father is to have people over, I don't think he'd be okay with someone coming over in like the middle of the night. He does want like advance notice to a degree. If my room had like more air, I didn't get so hot, then I would be more okay with it. It's crazy. Okay, let us continue. So Colty does have like a little I don't like any of that. Nope, that's not right whatsoever. More gradual? I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I think it's too big, to be honest. Yeah, it's way too big. Sorry, I'm also like listening to Core just lose his mind. Okay. So I think the face is pretty okay. Well, if I were to, lower the opacity to like 50, cannot do, just to give it, some depth. And like under his eyebrows. And then even, oh, he's got this little chin thing going on that I did not include whatsoever. Nope. I don't like that at all. We'll lower the opacity even more to like maybe like 25, and we'll do like a quick schwa and schwa. Oh, that was awful. It doesn't really translate very well. I need to place my own machine to play with, or both. Yeah, we're making culty, and this chin is just fucking me up. Oh yeah, no, Corey, you didn't have a tiny temper tantrum. You had a big one. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, I can't keep focusing on this. Alright, so I got this part done. So now I need... Well, yeah, let's opacity back up to 100, first of all. Nope. I'm making it longer just so I have room to play with. But yes, how are you doing, KGT? For the last 2 hours with IT support because my new laptop really freaking hot. They sent me a box to mail it to be serviced. Oh, yeah, your brand new laptop. How much did you spend on that laptop? Did you buy it used or new? Okay, well, the good thing is, with this part, it just goes a little past it, so we can just go... Oh, let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna do a little ups. 1, 2. Okay, so he's got 5 circles. So we're gonna do circle, 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 circle. And then it's just... Actually, hold on. So I'm looking at the general shape of this thing, right? It's been over 1,000, all said and done, but I had been saving for... Yeah, no, I get that, 100%. So it looks like, for this, it goes like up, And then it's like a gentle dome. So if we use this, then that means we have... Okay, so there's his points for his crown. So then we're gonna do the... How does it... Okay, so it's more like under here. And then it's just a shoo. And then some shoo. And then some shoo. And then there's like a zip. And then it's a deep. Nope, that's too deep. And then see how it looks. I don't hate it. I will say it is very craft project, if that makes sense, because like, so you know what, let's try to fix that. Does that look okay? I will say, oh, that's too big. Maybe if I just made this line thicker, it wouldn't look so crazy. All right, so that's that. So we're gonna do his giant bubble F. And then we're gonna do a quick shot. Itchy eyeball, itchy eyeball. Okay. Okay, so now comes the part that, like, I'm very much, like, not very confident with. You gotta have an earlobe, you know? Okay, so... Oh shit, no. Okay. Oh, nope, don't like that. Oh, hate that. Because he had, right about here, he had some, like, fuzzy... So it was like this. And then this was like here, but it was all... It's like fuzzy that way. Okay, so about mid cheek, about here. He's like a tiny schwa, and then a schwa. And then schwa, and then schwa. Nope. And then I guess finally he's got this. And that's like, this is like orange. I liked Argus's more, and I think if this is anything to go by, I think I'd be more inclined to do like real life stuff. But you know, I gave it a shot. Oh. So like, if you just like look at the emote, this is like the closest I could get it. I will say the wings on the right are ridiculously high. Ridiculously long, I should say. Very, very... Oop. Very, very long. So, like, you know what? Actually, let me... I don't like this. So, it's like 3 wings, right? I'll deal with it. Nope, not that tool. I need the lasso tool, which is here. Okay. Do you think we should send it to Colty and be like, hey, I know it's not as good as your professionally done one, but, you know, this is what I did. Please don't send a cease and desist. Oop. I will say what slightly disappoints me from this is that I remember feeling from like when I finished Argus's thing, I was like, oh, this looks so good. Like, I'm so proud of, like, not super proud of it, but like, I'm like, oh, I can see bits and pieces where I'm like, this is super awesome. But like with this one, I'm just like, the forehead's too wide, the forehead's too long, The crown's not... It's like tilted because I drew it tilted, so it's my own fault. The wings are super weird. Not a fan of the wings at all whatsoever. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. So first, I will save this because, you know, it's whatever. I will save this. But here, I'm going to do, like... I'm going to try, like, a quick draw version of it, you know? Not the whole thing, but, like, the face and the crown kind of thing. Maybe it... I think it looks bad because it's just, like, not great. So I'm going to do a quick one of it. So it was... Nope. So down here, and then we had, you know what, actually, hold on, let me, okay, then it was, so this is all like the hair. So this is a quick draw one. And then we're gonna do swoop, and the swoop, and then the one. Actually, hold on. Let me move this down more. So circle, 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 circle. So swap. This ear is way too small given what it is. Actually, this is also not right whatsoever. Or this, since... So we'll do circle, too big, circle, circle, swap, 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 swap. I was so careful about the ear, which is I find so funny. So yeah, we're gonna so this is a there was like a little V here. And then nope. Oh god, no. Little nose. Oh my god, the forehead's so large! Oh, I need the eyebrows. That's why. I was like, I'm missing something. Eyebrows. We will make the eyes bigger, like more pronounced. What's the button? The crown is either too small or the face is too big. In my opinion, as it is right now, considering I did a like a quick, like what I spent like 45 minutes on the first one, like trying to recreate it, and this time it's very, oh, I forgot. Yeah. What would you say that was about an hour? And this one was what? Like maybe 20 minutes? Okay. Between the two, obviously I prefer the first one because it seems a little bit more proportional. I will say I should have made the crown either bigger, or I should have. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Bubbles. Okay. So yeah, Petrie, you're right. I mean, I am brand new to this. Like, I feel like the thing that I would draw. Oh wow, Core. That's a huge surprise. Okay, I can hear myself. This is terrible. Okay. Hi, Core. Thank you for rating. I'm very shocked by it, but I appreciate all the most. Well, hello everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Vendetta Addict. Typically, I go by Vendetta. I am a variety streamer, typically playing things like Destiny or Call of Duty or something. I've been playing Silksong. Played for a couple hours today, and now I'm drawing. I'm trying to learn how to draw. Let me rephrase. I have no artistic ability. I bought this on a whim because I got into an argument with a friend of mine about AI-generated art. And since I can't think of what to draw, I was like, you know what? What I'll do instead is I'll just try to freehand emotes of people that I know. I did Argus yesterday. That's what I did yesterday with Argus. His love emote and his grumpy one. I feel like that was a little more successful than Culties. I think animals are a little bit draw me like one of your French girls. You know what? There you go. That's all I can do right now. But yeah, so like those are like Argus's was a little bit easier minus the ears because his head shape was it was just a circle with some cheek tufts. Colty's was harder because it was an oval with a pointed chin. So this top one was like I spent like an hour doing, and this bottom one I was like, you know what, let's just try it really quick, and that was that. So I don't really have well, since someone now that I'm being rated, I should probably try something else. So is there something else that like pretty? Again, I have very little artistic ability. On an impulse, I spent money on this tablet because it seemed like something that I would like. So, what should I try next? Ooh, I know. Let's try a random Twitch emote. I don't only do art. I also play other games. Also, I'm like 3 beers in, so like I can feel it a little bit. Ooh, I know. We'll do the We'll do the typical we will do the typical Twitch emote. Just to try it. We'll call it basic Twitch. All right. So for those of you who don't know, like not know, but for those who don't, I'm still learning the program and the tablet. So please forgive me. Please forgive me. So we will start up here, and the email I'm gonna do is the love email that you can get from Twitch, which is just like a generic purple man holding a heart. So the head looks pretty square-ish. The best way I can think of to like try to do this is that's not even whatsoever. I do have issues with symmetry. It is quite rough. Hold on, must focus. I'm okay with that. I have to try to learn not to be a perfectionist. Yeah, KGT, that one. That's what I'm going to try. So it's basically... I'm going to try to break it up into 2 semi-equal squares. So let's... You know what? Actually, let's round off these edges. And then we will do another one, ballpark equidistant. I'm trying to combat my toxic personality trait of if it's not perfect immediately, I must quit. So okay. It's kind of crooked, so what we're gonna do... I remember writing crooked as a kid. So we are going to... I think that's okay. How's everyone's night going? I hope it's going well. I saw Cora's playing Call of Duty. I did hear you have some issues with cheaters. And I will say, Gore, if you're still listening, the way to make me play... When I was playing Call of Duty a lot, the way I could get through it was... if I thought they were cheating, I would report them for cheating whether or not they actually were. Didn't care. It made me feel better. Because I'm like, I'm going to report you for cheating. Worst case scenario, I wasted my time. Best case scenario, you were cheating and you get reported. Okay. That's somewhat equal. So then we have... Oh, let me disliked. So then we have little nubbins for legs. And it's a little inward, so inward, INWARD. You're mad at the game, Court? Yeah, no, I get it. Argus and I, once we got Dark Matter on a lot of stuff, I lost motivation to play the game. So, yeah. So it looks like this one is a continuation of it. Actually, hold on. Let me keep that there. So it just goes down from... I'm okay with that. And then we're gonna do a... That seems about right. Okay, so now we can get rid of this temporary. I barely know how to use this program, let alone like... Ah, no. Oh, also, in case people were wondering about my frequency of streaming, I don't really have a stream schedule right now because there is an achievement on Twitch that says stream 25 unique days out of 30. And for some reason, that hit my brain as like, must complete, must get it. So I've been streaming almost every day. I feel like once that's done, I usually stream about 2 or 3 times a week. No set schedule. I just do it when I plan on it. I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 6 coming out. Very much so. Let's see. I missed out on pretty much everyone streaming tonight due to tech issues. That sucks, KGT. I'm sorry. You're drawing way better than I feel I would be doing right now. Thank you. I have pretty big imposter syndrome for most things, and Argus constantly has to tell me, like, no, you're totally okay, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so let's continue. Nope. Okay. Ooh, okay, so the head is a lot more rounded. So it's more like this. That still feels really steep. Before this, I had no training in any sort of normal, quote-unquote, traditional art. I did take an art class in high school, and I enjoyed it, but like I had to drop out for like yearbook because my parents were like, oh, you know, you need stuff for your college. Your college resume application, whatever you want to call it. And what's funny is that I spent 8 years in college and I never actually graduated because of rampant depression. Okay, so now we're going to do like the ears. So it's going to be this giant, like, here, and then here. I don't like that. So here, and then shwafa, and then shwaha. I like the curved, so we're going to do the curved. I haven't gotten to coloring yet. It's literally just been outlines and trying to use shade as... oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. I just actually finished looking at the icon. What's the next big identifier? Okay, so the eyes. I still don't really like this. So let's try a more natural. For those curious, the brand of tablet I'm using is the XP Pen brand. It is a 13.3 inch tablet. It's called the Pro version 2. My friend Trideth, who is actually an artist, has this tablet, and he says he really likes it. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. It was a huge pain in the ass getting it to work because of it has to be the one I have has to be plugged into a computer at all times to actually function correctly. So let's see, let's make this a bit thicker. I'm having weird flashbacks to like my school days. That makes me sound so old. Argus, sometimes I don't know how you tolerate me. I mean that in a very nice way, of course. I'm cool with this foot. I'm cool with this foot. Let me just try to get rid of this. Let me just make this just a little less. Okay. So the next thing, according to the emote, is let's do the heart. Because that's like the big focal point. So the heart. So this drawing is slightly tilted. Oop, that's too much. This way. And let's see. So it's going to be... I'm going to eyeball it. I've always been really bad at drawing hearts. Not symmetrical whatsoever. You know, let me try one more time. Nope. That's so terrible. Why can't I get this right? Tabs have a learning curve. You're doing good. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Again, so since you watch Drag Race Core, I don't watch this show. I do watch a lot of the pit stop. Favorite drag queens, Trixie Mattel and Katya by association, but Trixie Mattel, 100%. And one of the things that I have to remind myself constantly is, in one of her episodes, she said that it's not her business who wants to fuck her. And I attribute, what I take from that is, it's not her business who finds her attractive, disgusting, sexy, whatever. And I'm trying to not only take that in my personal life, but in this life, being like, if someone gives me a compliment, it is not my responsibility to be like, oh no, you're wrong. You are mistaken. You're just being nice. I should learn to take the compliment at face value. Google it, Core. I'm not kidding you. Trixie Mattel, it's not my problem who wants to fuck me. I'm not kidding. I swear. I do have some alcohol in my system. It's not that much, you know? Basically, like I said, the way I'm taking it is, why should I spend so much energy being like, oh, no person who's giving me a compliment, you're wrong. I'm actually not good, or I'm not attractive, or whatever. I should just learn to take the compliment at face value and be like, thank you. The Tatiana, thank you. So I have a problem with compliments. Okay, so that heart is not symmetrical, but you know what? We're just going to say screw it, and we're just going to leave it there. Because it is getting a little bit late. And unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow and pretend like I care about my job. Yeah, not symmetrical. Actually, hold on. I want to try something real quick. Let me save. Can I duplicate? No. Liquify. I don't want liquify. I'm sure there's a way I can copy. Invert, no. Cut and paste. Copy. Let me try something. So I need to do this. Yes. Yes. I keep forgetting about layers. Now I need to, how do I? Let's see. Speedrun emote drawing? Yeah, I did that with Colties, and you know, it went okay, I guess. Is there a way I can flip it horizontally? Because I want to flip this horizontally. Timeline? No. You got a rug, King. I hope this turns out. I got a shower and sleep. Good night. I'm not far behind you. I want to finish this before I hop off. How do I rotate this? Toggle selection. If I can rotate it on a vertical axis, that's all I need to do. There's got to be a way I can do it, right? Am I crazy? How do I... How do I rotate? Shit. Okay. Text, comic, ruler, correct line, move. Decoration. That's liquefy. I don't want to liquefy it. I also don't want to auto-select it. Hold on a moment, please. Sorry, Argus called me trying to like more easily tell me how I can mirror this one part. And like, so he is correct. This is flip vertical, but it's the whole thing. Actually, hold on. Maybe if I lock that, and I lock that, and that one I flip. Nope. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna try. Let's see. So that's the whole canvas. Let me just look for a quick second, and if I can't find anything, I'm gonna say screw it. I'll hand draw it, and just it'll be done. And then it'll be done. What does liquefy do? I don't know. know. Like I'm not crazy, right? Like I feel like this should be a pretty. Let's snap to grid. No. Because I know how to rotate it. Object. Selection. You know what? All right. It looks like I can't. I'll have to look at that another time. I just want to finish this because I do need to get ready for bed. Okay. No, I actually like that one. That's confusing me. Sorry. I'll get to being done here in a minute. Or well, with this part. You know what? It is what it is. Okay, so one of the next and final parts is okay. So we're going to be arm. So the top of the arm is like here. so now we're going to round it off. I think I should adjust my eraser tool. That might be too big. Okay, that looks a little bit more organic. I appreciate that more. Okay. You know what? Actually, real quick, before I continue, I'm trying to make these a little bit thicker. Okay. I love how I was like, I'm done with this heart, and I can't stop. I like that a little bit better. That one looks better. Okay, so the final thing is really the eyes. So we're gonna try. So it's oval. No. Oh my lord, why can I not? Nope. I know I can copy. Yay. That looks about right. Oop, that's not all I meant to do. Gotta round it out a little bit. Should I have rounded it out first and then copied it? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Okay, so now we're just gonna fill this in. You know what? Let's try this. Let's try this full tool. That may look weird, but it's fine. Yeah. I am going to try one quick thing. Oh, that's so... Oh. Oh, Lord, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. Okay. Quick outline fix. And then I will call it a day for myself. Just gonna make the outlines more obvious. What the? Okay. I'm sure there's something that I did when it came to like the layer that I just didn't take into account when I did the fill options. Well, it's not great. I know I think I messed up with something. Okay. So in this layer, all it is this. Whereas this has that, which would... Okay, so I think what happened was when I had this part and I copied the eye was on this layer. So when I filled it in, it still that's why the outlines look so weird. But you know what? I'm gonna save it because, you know, it's all a learning opportunity, essentially. I would like to thank everyone for not only watching me struggle, but you know, being patient with me and with learning this whole new process. Like, I have like very little to no very little. Let me make sure I click save. File. Okay, so I hit save. But I feel like I don't have a lot of drawing experience, not only with traditional media, which is like pen and paper, but also with a tablet. So not only am I learning a new program, but I'm also learning how to draw on said device and use said program. So like, my goal is just to get comfortable enough to where I can draw my own like emotes and maybe my own avatar and all that fun stuff, you know? I'm not really sure how long that will take me, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Since for future streams, what I think is going to happen is that we are going to do more Silksong. We will also be doing Destiny because a new season update or whatever thing happened, and that's usually when Argus and I play together. Is we'll play Destiny 2. But otherwise, when it's just me, I play Silksong, and then I think I'm gonna start. Sorry, I think I'm going to start trying to. At the end of a stream, if I'm not too tired, I will draw a little bit for like 30 minutes to an hour, because I need to practice. Besides that, I'm really looking forward to October, because that's when the new Battlefield 6 game will come out, and I'll be playing that with my friends on Xbox, and I think it'll be fantastic, but we'll see. All my drinks are gone. Again, I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank you for watching and sticking around. And I hope in the future you watch more. I hope I scratched an itch you didn't know you had. I am mildly buzzed, so I'm just talking nonsense at this point. But again, I appreciate all of you watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next time. Let's see. Actually, who am I gonna raid? All right. Well, since Argus is playing, Baldur's Gate 3, I'm just gonna pass you guys along to someone else playing Baldur's Gate 3. Because, you know, I feel like that might be fun. You guys were watching me just chill out and figure out how to do draw, but now you can watch someone actually play a game. So let's set that up. I don't have a raid message, unfortunately. And to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. I'm sure it's a lot easier than I give it credit for. PvP_RADZ. Oops. Hold on. My keyboard is pushed away from me for the tablet, so everything types a little bit weird. PvPRADZ. Okay. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good evening, morning, whatever time zone you're in. And you people, Pebbles, have a good rest of your evening. And I hope to see you guys again next time. Goodbye.